Hi, I'm Jennifer Glass, and I'm the Director of Architecture and Historic Preservation here at Montpelier. And today we're in the dining room, and I'm going to talk to you about chimney pieces. So chimney pieces is the period term for a mantle or mantelpiece, and we like to use the period appropriate terminology when we're talking about the architecture in the house. And this one actually has a really interesting story. So the house was restored between 2003 and 2008. And when we took ownership of the house, the DuPonts had actually changed out a lot of the chimney pieces to be marble neoclassical examples that they had purchased in Europe and brought over and installed in around 1901 when they were renovating the house. So we knew that we were actually looking for the Madison era chimney pieces because the one that was here is actually now in the Grand Salon, so you can see it if you visit Montpelier, but we knew that was not the correct one during the Madison era. So during the restoration, we found a great photograph from the 1890s that showed this room. Unfortunately, it did not show the Madison era chimney piece. It showed a large wooden Victorian overmantel that had a mirror above the shelf, and that was actually great because it showed us a doorway reflected in that mirror that we didn't know existed. But again, it didn't show us what the chimney piece actually looked like in the Madison era. But we were really lucky. We had lots of media attention during the restoration, and a gentleman came to us and said, I actually have a mantle from Montpelier. And we were very excited, but also a little skeptical. And so we were able to actually meet him at his house, and in his garage, he had this fabulous chimney piece cap. And our architectural historians actually said, oh, that could actually be from Montpelier. So we were able to bring it back, and the nail holes in the back of the chimney piece shelf actually matched the nail holes in the wall. And so we knew this actually belonged here. And the backstory was that his grandparents worked for the DuPonts, and they were told to clean out the basement and to just get rid of the stuff. And they took it home, and they saved that chimney piece for us, and he was very kind and donated it back to Montpelier. And so you can see the chimney piece cap, which is from here to here, is actually the Madison era cap, and that's back in place. Now, that Victorian overmantel that we saw in the 1890s photograph, we actually found that a few years ago. One of our former curators was living in Somerset, which is just 2 miles down the road. And when she moved in and told her neighbors that she worked at Montpelier, they said, oh, we have a Montpelier mantle. And so I went and took a look at it, and it is actually that chimney piece or mantle from the 1890s photograph. So we know where every chimney piece was in the house for this room from then on, and so we're very excited about that. And we're excited to be able to show this original mantle that we found and recovered during the restoration.